Breaking news that we have for you at this point in time is from the national capital. A huge controversy, viewers, has broken out over Arvind Kejriwal's letter to Delhi L-G VK Saxena on 6th of August. In the letter, Arvind Kejriwal had said that Atishi, the minister in his cabinet, is going to unfurl the Tiranga on Independence Day. Now, as per rules, an under trial can only write letters pertaining to private matters. Times Now has accessed this letter from sources in Tihar jail, which reveals that the letter written by Arvind Kejriwal to L-G VK Saxena was not delivered because it violates rules. As per sources in Tihar jail administration, the jail authorities have expressed shock over the content of Kejriwal's letter being selectively leaked to the media. The letter reads, and I quote, "This amounts to abuse of privileges granted under Delhi prison rules of 2018. Jail authorities have asked Arvind Kejriwal to desist from such actions, failing which the jail superintendent will be constrained to invoke provisions that will curtail his privileges." Tejshri is now joining us live for more on this. Tejshri, give us more details, because now Tihar jail administration, the jail authorities have expressed shock because the letter that the Aam Aadmi Party, was referring to earlier, the whole controversy that we saw erupting last week over who is going to unfurl the national flag on Independence Day in the absence of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. The LG's office had said, we have not received any letter, but the details of those letters were out, and now the jail administration has given a strict warning to Arvind Kejriwal.
Absolutely. Let me tell you that this letter was written by Arvind Kejriwal while he was in Tihar jail, and this letter was written on 6th of August, and the contents of the letter were leaked to the media on 7th of August. And in fact, the Aam Aadmi Party sources told that this letter has been written by Arvind Kejriwal to the Delhi L-G VK Saxena, and in fact, this letter mentioned that on 15th of August, they are requesting that Atishi should hoist the flag because Arvind Kejriwal, the Chief Minister of Delhi, is in jail. But now what we are getting to learn is that we have accessed the documents of, Tihar jail sources. In fact, in that particular document, it clearly mentions that the letter written from that Arvind Kejriwal, first of all, cannot write any kind of such letters to the authorities apart from the family members. And in fact, it is also a violation of the rules, and that if they have also warned that in the future course of time or in near future, if he continues to do so, then proper action will be taken against him. And also, in fact, they have highlighted the fact that the contents of the letter were also leaked to the media, and that is what the letter mentions, that he has not followed the rules. And then it also mentions that the jail superintendent has warned the Chief Minister Kejriwal to not to write such letters apart from the family members. So yes, this is a very it is very important at such point of time when Aam Aadmi Party sources are revealing that Kejriwal on one hand has written a letter to the LG office to say that they haven't received any such kind of letter, and then Tihar jail sources say that Arvind Kejriwal cannot write any such letter apart from his family members to the authorities, and if he does so in the coming future, then action will be taken against him. Now we'll have to see that how Aam Aadmi Party responds to it, and ultimately who will be the one who will be hoisting the flag on 15th of August. Back to you.
All right. Tejshri, appreciate you joining us with all of those details. We'll keep coming back to you for more on this developing story. Meanwhile, let me also now go across to my colleague Pratibha, joining us on the broadcast, who will take us through the contents of this letter accessed by Times Now. Pratibha, over to you.
Absolutely. So, Hina, Kejriwal had written the letter, and remember, the entire controversy had broken out. Now, Times Now has accessed this letter that cites the rules. Sources saying that this is a violation of the prison rules. It mentions several rules under Rule 585, and look at Rule 588. It very clearly says here, clarifies that the contents of all letters shall be limited to private matters. It goes on to mention other rules as well, and then more details coming in that it is surprising to note that the contents of the letter, which was handed over by you on the 6th, were leaked to the media without any authority. This amounts to an abuse of privileges granted to you under the Delhi Prison Rules 2018. You are therefore advised to desist from any such impermissible activity, failing which I shall be constrained to invoke the provisions of the Delhi Prison Rules 2018 to curtail your privileges. So this is what has been told to Arvind Kejriwal, that what he has done, and the fact that contents of the letter have been leaked to the media is violative of the prison rules.
All right, Pratibha, appreciate you joining us with all of those details. We'll keep coming back to you for more on this big story on Times Now. Let's now move on.